Okay, hello everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. To get us started, as per usual, uh, what is SASA? Save Ancient Studies Alliance is working to promote the study of the ancient world and engagement with our human deeper pasts, building a grassroots movement through outreach, collaboration, accessibility, and public scholarship. We work toward our goal of inspiring a wide, inclusive community of scholars, learners, and students. These are all of the places that you can find SASA if you're interested in following to see what types of events are going on. And in terms of the live event protocol, which applies to this stream, please be kind and respectful. Listen and ask thoughtful questions throughout the event. Please be patient with technology and those administering it. And Sasia Archaeogaming Live is streamed on Twitch, which you are potentially watching right now, and recordings will be posted on Sasa's YouTube channel shortly after the event, which maybe you're watching currently. And then spoiler alerts, which don't apply so much to this stream because this stream is The Sims 4, so not really spoiler heavy in the same way as some of the other games that are streamed on here. So allow me one moment just to get everything set up. Because I have a number of things that I need to display on my screen. And yes, hello Aegis. The Sims is what we are doing today. Okay, almost set up. Maybe, where's my game? Here's my game. Okay. Alright, so now, hypothetically, everything may or may not be working. So today I decided to quickly throw together a little bit of a castle. We're going to explore some vaguely historical things as The Sims allows us to. So I thought that I would just kind of show you around this semi-Gothic, semi-Romanesque castle that I made. Part of this is from a castle-related pack that has been made available through The Sims 4, and some of it is from other packs as well. As you can see, we don't really have a lot of flying buttresses that would be typical of Gothic architecture. We have a little bit more streamlined lines and roofing that are more aligned with Romanesque architecture. Romanesque architecture being from like 500 AD to 1200 AD, Gothic architecture coming around between 1100 AD and 1450 AD. So they're not really historically accurate in terms of the things that they've provided, but it does give you a little bit of leeway to experiment and play around with some vaguely castle-like items. The windows themselves are a little bit more Gothic in nature. We see this very ornate design, and I've had to kind of cobble some things together to give a sense of something a little bit historical, although obviously with some contemporary or modern modifications. We have um, effectively a wood-powered stove, but we also have a refrigerator. We have indoor plumbing. These are things that are a bit more modern. Um, and like I said, I just threw this together very quickly this morning, so it's not fully complete. But we do have some items that we can kind of play around with to give a sense of something historical, at least. This would be a billiards table, if only they had billiards tables in the game. I'm not using custom content, so unfortunately I don't have that, but I've done my best with what they have made available. And obviously, a lot of this comes from the realm of imagination. We kind of just have to play along as much as we possibly can with the items that we have access to. Oh, and now it's giving me quests. No, we don't want quests, and no, this is fine. We don't need to know about this. I also had this little dragon carving, which felt very appropriate and is one of my favorite items in the game. Please stop trying to make me do silly quests. Now is not the time. Just gonna kind of show around my very quick build. I've got a nursery here. We have a somewhat Victorian feeling dollhouse, a little reading room, and about 1,000,000 bedrooms for absolutely no reason other than I wanted to test out all of the older looking items that are available. Um, but yeah, so a little bit in the realm of imagination, we're splicing some historical things together, but there are other ways that we can play around with history as well. So aside from this castle building kit, which doesn't have a whole lot, to be perfectly honest, it's not like much of a comparison between this and The Sims Medieval, for example. But I have also made a museum. And the game has specifically a little dragon statue. I have so many dragon statues. I might like dragon statues too much. Um, so I chose to put that in the little kind of gothic area. We have this cute, spooky little raven. Um, where is my museum, though? My museum is over here. So The Sims is a little bit weird because you can play around with historical things, but there aren't a lot of ways to kind of creatively place the entire game or place all Sims in a more historical setting or a more historical context. But I've also created this museum, which I have. Oh, look, someone's on a swing. Someone famous is on the swing. I've kind of dubbed this a kind of museum of natural history, combining a lot of different things that are available. Um, some of the plants are looking a little bit sadder because it is winter right now in the game for me. Um, we're less interested in the kind of dining hall, but there are a lot of things that you can use that appear to be like artifacts. So different carvings that are available, different sculptures and pots and things like that that are supposed to be reminiscent of historical items or specific cultural items. So a lot of this is also tied to um, the pack of Sulani, which is supposed to be kind of an island nation space, but also Silver Dorado, which we're going to take a look at, which is supposed to be more like a South American area. We don't need to look at the bathroom. I'll go upstairs. But it is kind of cool that it does allow you to kind of celebrate history by making things like museums or by providing items that are seemingly related to things like castles. So here we have a lot of items that are related to history of mostly Europe, but we do see other examples as well. Oh no, of course there's a famous person, so we're gonna have Sims tracking the famous person. Um, but I just think that it's kind of cool. And again, it's all within the realm of imagination. We kind of have to imagine that these are things that relate to specific um, spaces, cultures, historical periods. Since it's a museum of natural history, I've also included things like plants and also a variety of different animals. We have kind of a paleontology section here. We have fossils, and there are fossils that you can dig up in The Sims. My sim that I've created for this stream is an archaeologist and has a degree that supports that. So if you go to university in the game and get a degree for, I believe it's history, you can raise your archaeology skill, and we're going to go and check out how that works. Um, this is less history related, but look at all of my cool little frogs and axolotls. Some butterflies. This is probably not the best way to keep butterflies, but that's how they're kept. Oh, and also dinosaur skull. Um, so yeah, that's just a quick look at some of the building items. And yes, crystals. You can also go and dig up crystals. I'm hoping that perhaps we'll stumble upon. There are just some things that you can dig up. Here we go. Here's one. Things that you can randomly dig up that relate to collectibles, but might also be things like time capsules, might be crystals, might be fossils. I don't know what this one is going to be, but we'll see. So I'll have my sim go and check that out. My sim is very slow. That's alright, she'll get there. should have made this a different season. Oh, I want to get the frog, but the frog isn't historical. I can get the frog anyway. You can see some fish in the background. As you know from my previous streams, yes, I like gemology. I like to loot, which also connects to liking to... Ooh, fossil rocks, sweet. Oh, and I got a moonstone. That's really cool too. Oh, and I don't know what this is. Interesting. So I got a lot of stuff from digging that up. And now I have a surfer eggplant frog. And frogs are forever. Let's see. Let's extract the fossil. Let's just see what happens. Fossilized Mousosaurus. I wonder if I can... I can't put this out here to take a look at it. Let's extract this fossil as well. Fossilized crocodile jaw. So these are some interesting examples of sort of like a mini element of archaeology. So we're getting into like deep ancient history with some of this because obviously we have fossilized remains that would presumably have been from quite a long time ago. I wonder if there's anything else to dig up around here. Here's one. My sim will take approximately 20 years to get. This looks like a fossil. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's probably a fossil. Maybe it will have less in it than the last one did. I think I also got this little rare frog statue, which I'm pretty excited about. So hypothetically, that would also probably be some kind of historical artifact. Although there isn't a lot of tangible history in a lot of this. Like, there's no information about what Newcrest used to be. Also, I don't need these quests. Go away. No. I played 9,000, almost 10,000 hours of this game. Like, I don't need the quests. Please stop. I know the game. Okay. It's got bones sticking out of it. Oh, thank you, Aegis, for the sub. Alright, what did we get? Another. Oh, only one fossil. Extract fossil. What did we get? Ooh, a fossilized sea monster. So we have obviously some kind of fantasy things that are related to this as well. Obviously, it's a fictional world. It has fictional language and characters and cultures. And so having a fossilized sea monster is not really out of the norm for it. I'm just kind of poking around to see if there's any other stuff that we can dig up. I don't see anything. So we could go somewhere else. Let's take a look at where else we might be able to dig some things up. And this is obviously, like I said, it's like mini archaeology in this case, at least, but we're gonna do something that gets a little bit further into it. So in this case, we're just doing simple digs, which are using some archaeological tools to kind of carve things out of stone carefully without destroying those contents. That's not diggable. This desert area I know has some things. It would be cool, like the area I didn't show you on the map. Here, I'll cancel the travel afterward, but it's doing it again. No, we don't need to do these quests. Ugh. Okay. So I didn't show this. I don't know why they didn't fully go into this. But if you look at Oasis Springs, it's actually got a dinosaur. So that's part of the theming of this area. I'm just gonna cancel that. But we don't see things like dinosaur tracks, which would be really fun. Here's something I can dig up. What is this gonna be? Looks like another fossil. Probably no crystals or gems in this one. But that's okay. We're not looking at geology. I just happen to like those. Alright, I think that this is our primary dig here, and then I will send my sim on vacation to go and do some more intensive archaeology things. I'm also going to close my inventory for the moment, since we don't need it until my sim gets over here. I could get a frog from that, but I'll fight the urge. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get the frog anyway. Alright, another fossil rock. Let's see. Hilariously tiny T-Rex arms and fossilized plant imprint. If I send my character home, we can take a look at these things real quick. I'm also going to look for the frog, I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's part of that loot drive that I have. Striped dirt frog. Exciting. Okay, so I'm going to send my character home. And she'll just work her way over there. Yes, dino dance. I've never got the hilariously tiny T-Rex arm fossil before, but I really enjoy that. Especially given that I have tiny T-Rex arms. Alright, she'll get there eventually. I could look for frogs in this pond, but again, it's not really our goal today. It's only my goal, all of the time. Oh, a tumbleweed. That's fun. Alright, so we're back at our castle. I'm gonna need to... Okay, don't mind me. I'm gonna do a quick cheat to keep things on track so that my character can continue going. Alright, so I got a table here. No, I'm not gonna answer the random phone call. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got. So these are the T-Rex arms that apparently will not go there. It doesn't want me to put it. Where can I put it? I might need specific shelving for this. It is just not having it. Alright, what special shelving do I need for fossils? Oh yeah, wait. You can also practice archaeological analysis, so maybe I'll get an archaeology table real quick, since that is part of our goal. Let's see. I don't see it. Oh. Chemical analyzer? That's not what I'm looking for. Never actually used this before, so I don't know where it is. Robotics workstation. There are about 8,000 plus items that I need to sort through. I wonder if I can buy it. Maybe I need to debug. I can also teach you all of the cheats for The Sims, where I can display all of the items. No results. It just told me that it exists. Alright, well maybe we won't mess with that because it's going to take me too long. Needs an archaeology table for this. Where can I get it? I don't know. Okay, well this one will sit here. So this is one of our fossilized plant imprints. Which ones will it allow me to place? This is our crocodile jaw. This is our sea monster, which really looks just like a squid that's been fossilized. Here's my cool little statue, which also apparently can't be placed anywhere. Will you go on the fireplace? Nope, doesn't want me to. Mouseosaurus. Oh, that guy's kind of cute. So it's a little fossilized mouse guy. Alright, so now that we've taken a look at our fossils, and I have discovered that I have no idea where the archaeology table is, I don't even know how to find it. I could, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about just trying to find it. I suppose that would probably be in Jungle Adventure. Here we go. Archaeology workbench. Perhaps this is what it meant by archaeology table. Let's see. Practice archaeological analysis. What happens? Or not. Jog here. While reading a book. Perfect. This is not the most reasonable layout. Yeah, the mouse fossil's really cute. I really enjoy that. I wonder if it'll let me just like plop stuff on here. Oh, sweet. Okay. Practice archaeological analysis. There we go. I'm gonna put the walls back up. So as you can see, we've got a variety of little brushes and tools and a magnifying glass to help us do some kind of analysis with fossils. It's not entirely accurate, obviously. Get rid of these notifications. I just kind of want to see if it pops up with anything. Taking notes and photos, documenting. I wonder if I can put this in my inventory. Yeah, it seems like I can. Why, you might ask? So that I can potentially use it in the jungle, where we're going next. I don't know if there's ever an end to this. I think it just keeps going. Okay, can I extract element? Oh. So I can do a number of things. Okay, we're going to take this with us, because I can also work on crystals with this. But now, my sim is going to take a vacation. Not with the random 2 friends that I have. Now, while we can dig up fossils anywhere, this area where unfortunately Sims can't live, and yes, I did put the big table into a pocket dimension. I have endless pocket dimension abilities. Where do we want to stay? We could be kind of centralized, I think. Bracing breezes, sunny aspect. Oh, it's got creepy crawlies. That's fine. Alright. We're gonna do, I don't know, 3 days. I don't think we're gonna be that long during the stream, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So now we are in Selvadorada. Which again, like, you have these smaller aspects of archaeology that you can explore. You can go and dig things up just about anywhere in the game. Apparently this is out of season. There are things that you can harvest. Okay, this looks like a fossil, and this looks like it's probably some kind of gem. So these are things that you can do just about anywhere in The Sims. All of the worlds have these little things that are generated and hidden around. So you can find these fossils, or find time capsules, or gems. We'll see what these have in them. Okay, rose gold. So we've got, and I've got 2 machetes, which is going to come in handy. But I got some rare items here, metals. Okay, limestone with a fossil inside. Extract. Fossilized llama toe. Okay. Whatever we need to do, game. Alright, but there are portions of this area that get quite a bit more into... Oh, look, we've got a parrot. Um, quite a bit more into archaeology, but it has the same kind of problem that we were talking about previously, where yes, you can have these elements of history, you can have these elements of exploration. Ooh, avocados harvest. Um, but there's that fantasy element because this is effectively a fantasy game. Most of it's a simulation. Most of it is mundane. You have jobs, you have chores, you can do laundry, you can have pets, take them on walks. But there are also things like aliens and vampires. And so, in the spirit of that, the way that we usually see this happen in media comes through as well, where it's not just exploring a temple, but it's potentially becoming cursed. So we could encounter some frightening elements while going through the temple. My sim will be potentially at risk. If my sim has something terrible happen, it should be okay. We can continue playing as a ghost. Um, go. Yeah. And yeah, I like this area a lot. Solani is also very pretty, which is another area that I mentioned before with the museum where we have some historical items. And it's more akin to like Hawaii or other island nations. But let me. We're kind of in the central area right now, and I can go and purchase some things that could help me with my archaeological expeditions. What do we have here? This is a doll. Um, grilled cheese? Just really? Oh, okay. It's like an MRE. It's like a meal ready to eat, but it's grilled cheese. So we have some cultural artifacts, we have energy drinks, and we have grilled cheese ready to eat. Water, okay. Water's probably a good idea. $65 feels a little steep, but okay. We've got a traditional harvest basket. Oh, I need some of this. Plasma bat bait could come in handy depending on what I encounter. I do have two machetes, but they break, so maybe I'll get another machete. I don't know how much water I need, to be honest. Oh, if I get electrocuted, this will fix it. That sounds good. I'll take one of these as well. My character's interested in culture and history and archaeology, so I think my character would want to have these kinds of artifacts. As you can see, we have these cultural artifacts that I had in my museum as well. On the cultural end of things, you can also get some foods. My character has a high Salvadoran culture skill, so I can order things from the secret menu. Let's see. Let me get this. And then we can also order drinks. We have horchata. I'm gonna get horchata. So we do also see like this mashing up of a bunch of different cultures. Now you're gonna have to watch my sim have a meal before going and checking things out, although it is nighttime. So that could complicate things, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna keep cheating my sim's needs full, and hopefully we'll be fine. Oh yeah, bug spray! Where's the bug spray? I didn't see any. Okay, I'm just gonna have to put up with the bugs, I guess. That's hopefully okay. And then we'll travel. Can I just take a look at some of this area? It's also very pretty when I get to the temple area, although it will be dark, so we'll see how that goes. Time moves quickly in The Sims. Okay, so. Oh, I had already cleared this stuff out. I guess I have to do it again. Alright, we're gonna clear the path with a machete. I'm hoping the temple is open. I really am. Clear the path. It is very odd that there are just people around, obviously hanging out, and yet everything is covered in vines over here. You can also take a look at potential poisons, things that you should have prepared. Alright, so I've traveled through, and at some point we'll catch up. Okay, so we have Archaeologist in Need. Perfect, because I am one in this game. So Estella is blazing a trail through the thick jungle when she comes across a distressed archaeologist who seems to have dropped her bag in some quicksand. Should I stop to help? I think probably. Um, oh, interesting. I don't have this, but I do have fishing skills, so let's see what happens. Um, so I had a flash of inspiration. I pulled out a fishing rod, I cast the rod, I snagged the strap, and I reeled it in. And the archaeologist was so grateful that I got a cool artifact. Neat. What did I get? These are the avocados I harvested. Oh, I have spider repellent. That's useful. Oh, here's the artifact, I think. It's unauthenticated. I can send it away for authentication. But I also have an archaeology table. Hmm. Can I just use it in the field? Or do I have to wait until I go back to my, alright, I'll wait until I go back to the home base. More avocados! Alright, so where are we? Okay, we're at the waterfall. So this is near the temple, but there's some other stuff that we can explore as well, like this. Why can't I? Cannot be opened. Oh no. I have to wait till my next vacation to open that. Maybe I can go over here. Alright, I can go over here and see what's happening. We'll take in the environment a little bit. I really like this waterfall area. So it appears to be a temple that just has waterfalls underneath it. It has a romantic vibe, so from being near scenic waterfall, my sim is now flirty. These are also related to some of the items that I had put in my museum. Those little artifacts. But we have a kind of an Indiana Jones-esque feel to a lot of this. my flirty archaeologist. And potentially, usually the things that you run into are like cursed skeletons. Unfortunately, no eldritch horrors, although that would be very fun. Alright, we're gonna wait and see what the pop-up is. What terrible things await me. Okay, abandoned pack. So I've stumbled upon what appears to be an abandoned campsite. Clearly a previous adventurer has been through here, as there are remains of a small fire and an old tattered knapsack. There might still be something valuable inside, or something dangerous. I already have... Wait, I don't want to consume them. Why would I use a machete? Do I need to use a machete? I'm just gonna search for useful gear. Okay, so I take a quick look. It's pretty safe. I open the pack and a poisonous scorpion crawls out and stings me. Perfect. Maybe that's why I should have used. Oh no. Feeling icky. It could go away on its own or get worse. Only time will tell. 12 hours. I'm gonna be sick from that scorpion sting. Oh, yep. Just lay down. It's all over now. Oh no, does my... Oh yeah. Gross. So I've got these green spots all over me from the scorpion sting. But I'm still flirty. I'm still still feeling okay, apparently. Alright, so what have we got in here? Now that we are in a more main temple area, I need to be careful because I'm pretty sure I can only pick one of these paths. And I don't know what will be what. Uh-oh. What's that? What happened? I have no idea why it just brought me over there. I assume something terrible happened, but I don't know what it was. So I'm gonna go to this area. We'll see what can happen. I'm surprised I haven't encountered like spiders or anything yet. Because usually they're out and about. Alright. This seems like a main temple area, but we'll see what actually is behind these vines. Oh, plasma bats. Uh-oh. Okay, so I just automatically use the bait. That's helpful, but now I'm covered in bugs. Am I gonna continue? Nope, apparently I'm just gonna look at it. Okay. Okay, I got a moodlet boost from being prepared to deal with bats. Plasma in this case, probably obviously these would be like vampire bats. Alright, so. Oh, I lost one of my machetes. I still have one though. Okay, carnivorous vines. Estelle's having a really enjoyable hike in the jungle when she suddenly hears a sim screaming a short ways off. She sprints in the direction of the screaming and finds a sim that is being menaced by a carnivorous plant. What should I do? So I have high handiness. I also have spider repellent, but would confuse the plant? I'm gonna try to create a distraction. We'll just see what happens. Using only a few items from her pack, Estella creates a surprisingly realistic dummy in only a few seconds. She tosses the dummy in the direction of the vines. Surprisingly, the carnivorous plant takes the bait, and the Sims use the opportunity to make an escape. The other Sim is so grateful, he gives Estella a bunch of what he collected in the jungle. And yes, I would like to travel to the temple, so I picked the right one. And yeah, apparently I used something from the pocket dimension on the plant to build a realistic dummy in a matter of seconds. Ah, here we go. So this area is somewhat reminiscent of kind of Aztec ancient architecture. Fairly cool. We've got kind of a pyramid. There's not a whole lot to see around the pyramid. I don't think there's anything to dig up around here. And actually, I missed some of the archaeology dig sites, which I'll have to figure out where they are. But for now, we will check out this pyramid. Oops. Alright, so this is where we might run into trouble. People have just left random books here, apparently. What's this? Do I want this? Random pile of skull and, like, people bones? Activate? Tell skeleton pun? Alright, this might be terrible, but let's tell it a pun. Oh, I don't think it liked that. Oh no, it's laughing. Is that good? Is that okay? Narrow miss. Haha. Okay, so I could have study for historical insights. Let's see what this does. I could have apparently triggered something terrible. Like I was talking about, there are curses, there are traps, there are dangers in the temple. While there's some historical evidence for that kind of thing, for the most part, sorry, let me just cheat my skills up real quick, or my health and everything. Okay. We have this tendency to associate temples and historical sites with things like curses and traps. A lot of that is overblown by Hollywood, although there's limited evidence that some of that might have existed in some tombs or temples, but not quite to the degree that we have been led to believe. Looks like we have a puzzle here. This could also end terribly. Activate. Okay, so I can pick. I'll go with the sun glyphs. My sim's not doing great. Still sick from that scorpion. So what does that do? Okay. Oh. Okay. I bypassed the temple's defenses, and a gate has opened. I can now venture further into the temple and find what rewards await. So we're doing a little bit of tomb raiding here. We also have an archaeology table. Oh, here's some dig sites. Okay. So this is cool. This is one of those archaeology things. There are some of these around as well. So on the outside of the temple, there are things that you can set up archaeological dig sites with. This one has already kind of been started. As you can see, it's got some small trowels or shovels, and it's also been kind of cordoned off. This one hasn't been started yet. My poor Sim. She's having a hard time. Again, with the photos, we have to document everything. I've got a moodlet boost, absolute archaeology from being in the partially excavated temple. Now this one should have an end to the excavation. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I don't know how long it will take. I found an artifact-shaped dirt clump. Okay, I've got a couple of these now that I'm assuming I can kind of, yeah, uncover the artifacts. Let's see what we got. Oh, I got a mask? Oh, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna do some archaeological work here. I'm thinking about bones, as you do. I believe in you, Estella. You can uncover this artifact. The mask? I don't think so. I think it's only for display purposes. I don't think you can wear them. Yeah, I can only authenticate it. I want to see what the artifact is, but it takes so long. That's fairly accurate. You wouldn't want to just break things open. You want to be careful. Ooh, that's kind of neat and spooky. So what is this? It's a knife? Is there more uncovering to do? Oh, I can authenticate it. That's pretty cool. Oh, am I already authenticating it? No, I don't need to know about Fitness Fest. I just want to uncover the artifacts. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. The artifact is genuine. Okay, I'm gonna put that in my inventory. I kind of want to figure out what this guy is. This big one that I dug up. Archaeology takes time. Oh, that looks like an ancient freezer bunny. So the freezer bunny is just like a Sims thing. It's a little blocky bunny guy. And this looks a lot like one. I'm authenticating it already. So let's see what happens with this. And then I will continue through the temple. Uh-oh. Hi. Poisoned. Cool. I need an antidote. Oh, but I'm... 3 days? Maybe I'm fine. Oh, look at that! That's pretty cool. Ah! It's a fake, though. Interesting that it was buried in this ancient temple. Alright, so let's see. We've got poison here. Oh. Activate? Oh no. Left warrior? This is gonna end horribly. I'm poisoned, and I'm messing around with terrible things. Wrong activation! Oh, and I'm on fire now. Extinguish self, please? Yes. Wow. Ah, that water was for drinking, I think. Okay, well, how about middle warrior? Oh. Yeah, things are not good. Activate. Right, warrior? Are all of these just a bad time? Oh, man. Okay. Activate. Like, none of those did anything good. Leaves. Tree. We have some kind of poison gas over here. Yeah, I found a bunny statue that was a fake artifact. And you know what? That's all we can ever really ask for. Even if stung by a scorpion and lit on fire. My character is having a really, really bad time. Oh, no. How did I just happened to do things correctly the first portion of this? What? Okay. Activate, I don't know, leaves? Not right now. I'm exploring. The last one? Like, none of these might be fine. Oh, it's all not good. What have I done? Oh no. Where am I going? My sim just wants to go for a swim, apparently. Yeah, that seems fine. Just, swim around in an ancient temple in random water. I don't see what could possibly go wrong, especially after all of these traps I've set off. Like, all of these were wrong, I think. Okay. Is there a hint? Huh. I mean, it has sort of looking suns on it. My sim is not going to make it through this okay, and is no longer in the adventurer clothing, and is just in a bathing suit. Oh. Pulled out a skeleton arm. Oh! Wow. Haunted by visions. Okay. um, what if I examine? Does anything useful happen from examining this? My goodness. Yeah, there's no way to know what that water was. There's It could have been anything. Okay. We'll unlock the gate. Activating the correct trigger should allow... Yeah, but how do I know? Leaves glyph. Okay. Okay. So I just guessed right there. Oh no. Okay. These don't appear to be anything. This is a thing. Study for historical insights. Anything useful? I have 3 days before my my sim is no longer functional, I think, from the scorpion. Okay. What else do we have? We have a lot of artifacts. Let's examine this. I'll be smart about it this time and not just guess my way through. Maybe I should change my outfit. There we go. Alright. So, activate. It can't continue. It's already been examined. So I just have to guess between 2 of these? Oh, that wasn't right. Tree? Is that not right either? Oh, man. Okay, what about this one? Got a little llama behind it. Okay, I figured out some of it. Alright. Oh, nope, wasn't that one. Arrowheads? Oh, sweet. Alright. So much just guessing. Examine. What does this do? Terrible things? Probably terrible things. Okay. Must be energized, so I need to find a way to become energized, and I don't have anything that can do that. I don't think. Oh, that's what the energy drink was for! Oh, I should have got one. I don't think I did. Too many encounters with electricity. Why didn't I get an energy drink? Ah, I've ruined everything. Well, the stream is almost over anyway. And now I know I've ruined it all by not buying an energy drink. Actually. So I only planned for one stream of this, but if it's of interest to people, I can schedule a second one and we can continue looking through the tomb and torturing this poor sim by guessing our way through incorrectly. I'm gonna see if I can find a cure for this scorpion sting. Who would know? Do you know the cure? If I introduce myself, will you save me? It was a relatively successful tomb raid. No, please give me the antidote. Now is not the time for an archaeology lecture. Please help. Please save me. Someone help. Oh no, there's no, is this an energy drink? Yeah. Energy drinks. Purchase random doll. Purchase grilled cheese. Give me cure? Secret supplies and wares. Do you have the cure? No, 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 no. Give me the secrets. Give me the secrets. Okay. Art. Maybe an artifact. Camping stuff. This is if you want to take, I guess, your pet with you. It has a bunch of stuff. If you want to bring your horse with you, you can have hay. I'm not seeing a cure for my sting. Uh-oh. I like this though. I'm gonna get one of those. Really? In case you want to take your infant tomb rating, they have playmats. No! Ugh. How am I supposed to cure myself? Surely someone knows where to get one. Maybe search online. Ah, goodness. Okay. I don't have a computer. Can I search on my phone? It doesn't seem like it. So I have to like go home to save my Sim's life, it seems like. Is there a computer somewhere? Does anyone have a computer? I should have brought a laptop. That was my mistake. But I can plop a laptop down. I'm sure this is fine. The bar won't mind having a laptop in here. Where should I put it? Probably not outside. To save my Sim. Okay. I don't even know where this would be. Start a will. Well, plan a funeral. Maybe. If I can't find the cure for this. Where would this be? Web? Research how to become a fairy. Not useful right now. No! Where's the cure? What do I do? I can't just even go to a hospital. It just tells me to search online, and then there is no... Maybe medicine? Maybe medicine will work. Purchase medicine. Goodness. Where did the medicine go? Here it is. Take the medicine? Is it gonna work? Now I'm over-medicated. Okay, so that was not the solution. Yeah, and it gave me an option to plan a funeral. Which feels a little rude right now. Especially since I don't know how to cure myself. Alright, well... I don't know what to do to save my Sim, but I'll work on it. And hopefully, if there's a second stream, my archaeologist Sim will still be with us. But I genuinely don't know at this point. Because I don't know how to cure the scorpion sting. See, the lesson here is, I guess, always use the machete when you need to search a bag in the forest. Yeah, words of wisdom from The Sims 4. But yes, if there's any interest, I can pick this up and we can continue exploring the tomb. But in the meantime, I have some other plans for the next stream before a little break for the holidays. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and get started on my wrap-up. Oh. But it would be helpful if I did a slideshow. Okay. Oh no. Did it break? It might have broken. Alright, well, watch my character have a bad time for a moment.